We should be live.
I just put my hands in water and hope, and usually that works.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
I hope they stop feeling weird.
They did. I put them.
Oh, god damn it.
Are we live?
I was hoping we'd get a single episode without this.
Are we live?
Yes.
Without?
Cool.
Okay. What a nerd.
Is your boyfriend gifting us stuff again?
I don't know. I was yelling at Moffat because he just got back home and yelled, "Are we live?"
I didn't hear it, but that is
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
You should pop in the call for just 1 second and say it.
Yeah. I figured okay, I'm gonna start streaming now would usually, you know, tell you whether or not we're live.
Our dumbasses will ask anyway.
Yeah. Oh my god, guys, we're having a little old grand time with Tavern Talk now.
Yay.
Before we were solving obnoxiously long puzzles with Lorelei and the Laser Eye, and now we'll just be diving into some nice story and drink making. Which I'm really excited
I hope you're
for.
ready for a nice chill stream.
Muffet sent me one of those puzzles, and I looked at it
I gave up.
for like 10 minutes and was like,
There's some very
What?
bad puzzles.
I don't.
Why did you choose to keep looking at it for 10 minutes?
Well, not 10 minutes
I-
consecutively, but when I was doing stuff, I would just go back and look at it again and be like, maybe I just looked at it wrong. No, it's still bad. All right.
To be fair, usually we only sent you puzzles that we were stuck on, that we were hoping maybe it was just a different perspective. Turns
I'm
out,
just stupid.
no, they were just annoying.
Yeah?
I've also just never been good at puzzles, and I usually hate them.
Wait, I thought you play like a lot of Zelda. Don't you?
Those are simple enough, and
Yeah, those
half
are,
of
like,
them I
logic
still,
puzzles.
even
At
like
the same
sometimes
time-
I'll still suck at them, and Nathan will be like, honey, look at this specific thing, and I'm like, oh shit, and I've spent like 5 to 10 minutes staring at nothing.
Yeah. I will say, I don't know how much a great viewing experience Lorelei was, but Boyd and Moffat and I just have a good time solving puzzles. So I think that makes up for it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty
y'all
good,
are
yeah.
nerds.
Yeah.
Harry the One.
Yeah. Carry the
I
one.
mean-
God damn it.
To be fair, there's not a lot of games that get me to actually bust out pen and paper and start writing shit down to try to figure things out.
I have 3 full pages of notes that I've written like a mad woman, I promise you.
I grabbed sticky notes and was writing down the numbers, and I was like, well, maybe they can only be these numbers.
And that was where you were wrong. As were
Correct.
we.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that
I'll
puzzle.
be right back. I just need to shut my bedroom door.
If you want some context, go watch the end of our Lorelei streams. Oh, you knocked that down at some point. Why? You want attention now that we're
Cats be
streaming?
catting.
Huh?
Isn't that always how it goes?
Yeah. But usually I'm not the one, like, hosting, quote unquote, and talking, quote unquote.
No, that's fair.
Used to being a secondary.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
the stage is yours.
Oh,
Blessings.
achoo.
The menu.
Does anyone else have seasonal allergies and anyone else dying?
I'm so glad I don't.
Usually yes, but I think I've grown out of them.
No, you.
How dare you?
Pollen takes you every year.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
No.
Remember, before we moved, you were absolutely at the behest of
Well,
whatever
that's
the season
Florida.
was.
That's different.
Hmm.
Florida just sucks.
I don't know what this means.
Because I'll come home with like pollen cake all over my boots, and I'm just really glad that I don't have any issues with that.
Wait, Florida had seasons?
In a way,
Listen, the
it
plants
has
did,
spring
we
and
didn't.
fall. There you go. Or
Oh, hey
spring and
guys, look, we
summer.
beat the game! Woo!
Oh my god! Wow.
Credits
Short stream.
percent.
Credits.
Go to
percent.
bed. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I just thought it would be funny to look at that for a hot second.
AGDQ, here we come.
Well, I think without further ado, let's get started. Oh shit.
Let's just get into it.
Oh. Who do we want to be?
It's your game trio.
Do we want to be collective?
We are the hive mind.
We are they, them.
Our pronouns
Yeah,
are
us.
they, them. Not because we are.
Once upon a time in a
Oh, never mind.
world far, far away. In a realm ruled by dragons and magic.
It's always dragons.
Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away. There
What's
was
the
a
name of
tavern.
the coffee talk?
My tavern.
Bird.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper.
His name's Gerald.
My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
The weight
Don't
of
say
the
that.
world is on our shoulders.
Lovely. Not again.
Oh my god. Thank you, Kaki, for a gift sub.
Oh my god.
One stream.
I,
One.
Yay.
Please. Who wants to take the lovely elf? Girl? Elf?
The rest of this call is men.
Hiya, innkeeper. How's it going? All fine and dandy?
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy?
Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy.
Need a coffee.
I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting.
Mm,
Did you go
no,
on?
no,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
me.
that's you.
Did you go on an adventure?
Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over.
Oh, that's cute.
Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster. Or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome.
Get a Korok seed.
Did it?
No. But I got to take another walk around the grove.
How is it?
Was it? Sorry. I'm being great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees.
That is still you. Hello?
You ain't done.
Uh-oh.
No, maybe his AC
Uh-oh.
said no.
Oh no. Everyone hit the panic button.
Oh no. Trey's died. He's been lost to the void.
Oh god.
Which button's the panic
One
button?
dead.
I'll
Zero
find it.
found.
You just hear you slapping the keys furiously. Ah!
That was not the panic button.
That was the dank button. I guess I will continue on then. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is my life is as exciting as a roasted nut.
Nut.
One.
Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts.
This is an autism.
I'm
response.
allergic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Rest in
Damn.
peace. Hello.
Hi. Also, I'm allergic. Uh, First of all, this character for me right now. Second of all, yeah, my computer just. I don't know if you heard me go, oh, but that was it. The hibernate.
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
why does it do that?
I I do not know. I think I might need to restart it honestly, too, because for those viewing, I just got a new laptop and yeah, updating it with various things, and so I don't know the exact reason, but hopefully I can get that sorted.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe
I don't
consult the Great Wizard Goggle.
I might indeed, but I'll keep downloading things. On another hand, my dinner just got here, so I think I'm gonna just head out and see if I can goggle
Okay,
some of this until it's done.
that is
Uh,
Okay.
a-okay.
I might return, and until then, just give Fable a very congested, allergic voice. Okay. Goodbye.
Well, either I can continue doing Fable, or, um, and maybe someone else take over the innkeeper, or, um,
I
someone
can
else
take
take
over
over.
being keeper.
Okay, sounds good.
oh.
I'm allergic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure?
No, I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is that you're missing some spice?
Oh, no, no, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me very much.
Oh, you're killing me here.
Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies.
Well, that's something. I was talking about the spice in your life.
Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup.
Yes. Anyway.
So, a classic case of boredom. I see.
Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, life isn't bad, but also it's not particularly fun. Ooh, choices.
Have you tried adding some zest to your soup?
Huh?
Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high?
Yes, I think that's the point.
I'm afraid of heights, and of people, and of actors.
You are a lost cause. Get out.
But part of that, I'm trying. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How could I sing of things I've never lived through if I never lived through anything?
What do you mean?
Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to go out. I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing.
Yeah, trio.
Oh,
Sing for
no.
us. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet the pretty nymph resting by the lakes.
A pretty nymph. That's pretty daring.
Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them
That's good.
enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that.
I wouldn't mind a jingle.
I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs?
If it makes you happy. But I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle.
In the meantime, can I offer you a drink?
Yes, I'd love a drink. I don't know why else I'd be here.
Would you like the usual?
Yes, please. The usual that you definitely know I want. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot.
Thank you for the reminder, Fable.
It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather light nymph floating through the waves of a sunny lake.
Did you just ask for a bat to the head? Hold on.
Alright, do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph?
Asking the real questions for
Both?
gender identity here.
Hey,
Is
that's
both
valid.
okay? I'd like both, please.
No, I mean, hey, I won't argue with that.
But mostly I want a swift strike.
That I can accomplish. Message received.
Although...
I mean, you do always order the swift strike. Do you want... Although...
I was wondering...
Try something new?
I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks.
Oh, I could show you exactly how to do it. Maybe like even tutorial style.
Oh man, that would be amazing. Could you show me?
Like, yeah, step by step with like tooltips and like little windows that pop up. Like I think I can do that.
That's exactly what I'd like. Yes, tutorial.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar?
Just watch me and listen.
How do I summon a familiar?
Just follow me.
Just watch me.
Welcome to my drink mixing nook.
So, this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu.
Careful, I haven't fed him yet.
No, that's me.
Where do we start?
Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure that I don't forget what they ordered, I also take notes in my journal. Let's have a look.
Oh, you pinned my order.
I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes.
Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks?
No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board.
And what if you pick the wrong one?
I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's
Oh.
dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I think dexterity sounds the tastiest.
Hell yeah.
I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or I want to redo my drink for any other reason, I could simply feed my mistakes to Andu. He doesn't mind. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex.
You do the what to what now?
Ellipses. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details.
I have a feeling he says that out loud.
Just try making a drink. You've got this.
Drink. One swift strike. Okay. So we need... Is this that inner? Yeah, okay. So we need just a crap ton of whatever this is.
Of dexterity.
How does that work? How do I do that?
Do you put it on the purple? Because I see it... Oh!
Oh, I put it slightly off to the side.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay, and then...
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, and these are
then
separated in the order, too. That's nice to know.
And it shows you on the left how much you're
Yeah.
filling up compared... So you're trying to match the image on the board as best as you can.
Cute.
Is that good? Just tell me when.
Yep.
Yes.
Just tell me when.
When? When anyway.
First step, make your first drink.
Oh. Oh my.
Wow, it actually does teleport.
Of course it does. What did you think was happening?
I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand.
I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
That's delicious. I made that?
You made that.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
Thank you for your enthusiasm.
These... Oh, that's you.
These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you?
Maybe, but how would I know if I never try?
Do you actually want to try?
Well... Yes, I want to tell great stories, but...
But what?
Never mind.
Hmm? Oh.
I am darkness.
All
I
right,
am
James.
that
This is
way.
right up
James
your
the
alley.
Light.
I do not speak.
Ellipses.
You're rocking this so far.
How can I help you?
Oh shit, I can click on stuff back there.
Drink.
For you? Right. What kind?
Drinkable.
Giving me a lot to go on. Very specific. Thank you. How about, spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt.
Sure. Whatever.
Okay, then. All right, let's
It
open
would
up
be
the
me
logbook
playing the
here.
Edward, wouldn't it?
Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals.
Leave me be.
Oh. Whoa. I didn't want to feel this attacked.
I wasn't ready to process that yet.
Doing that cool thing where you, like, pull the bottle up. It's really fun to do.
You can kind of just throw these around sometimes. Hell yeah.
This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty.
Thanks. Jesus. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. and her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
All right. The brooding type, I see. What you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's?
Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that?
Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand. That I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. Oh, we're rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods. Like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes, no, not really. I want to experience things outside of the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. And these leaves are really distracting, actually. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'll be fine without me.
Then you should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop aching then?
I think so. Yes.
What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave?
Dog, find a therapist.
What if it did, though?
We are the therapist, unfortunately.
Yeah, bartenders being
No, I'm just
therapists is
gonna get you
actually
dude in the
very
corner.
common.
That would be a dream come true.
Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day.
That's flattering and very sad.
Damn.
So there was an update that said many quality of life. Hello. Many quality of life features were added, and also significantly less swift strikes. I think because she shows up every day.
Jeez.
Another woman, I'm not taking that one.
Alright, trio. Go for the muscle mom furry.
Oh.
Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?
You own this establishment, Innkeep?
Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Carolyn, is that?
It's either Carolyn or Sarlin. But I could also be completely wrong.
I'll go with Carolyn. The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care
Okay,
or
so
Lynn.
yes.
Couldn't
It's
care
definitely
less.
Carolyn. Nice to meet you, Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink?
You do the thing with the quests, right?
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board.
Ugh, no quest for me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board.
Tell me more.
Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tergarian. Let's go with that. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program.
A werewolf? That's news to me.
Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. That was far south in Yoruba? Yeah, sure. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up, like a nomad.
I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel.
Novel. Ah,
Novula.
you mean that one with the vampires?
Think so.
Nah, that's just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Which one are you in, Innkeep?
Ooh. I don't want to decide. Let's have a vote.
Werewolf.
I would say Team Vampire.
Vampire.
Okay, vampire it is. Ah, so you're into the fangs, are you? Did she just
Don't like
What was that?
innkeeper never tells.
Stop that.
What was that? Do not.
You little rascal. I like you.
Likewise. What about you?
Oh, this is so cute. Vampires.
A kindred spirit. Why?
The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them.
Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself?
Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell unto Olga. Unt? Is that what I said?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ah, the hag had it coming.
Oh,
Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow.
do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves?
I don't know. Don't care enough to check either way. That southern werewolf, yeah?
Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly?
Fetch.
Pardon me?
Should they get into dangerous situations, they should... they'll have to stop playing fetch.
That works?
On any dog. Trust me.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Care. Lynn?
It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn.
Gotcha. Hair.
Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep?
Just in keep for now.
Playing hard to get? I see. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me?
Of course. What would you like?
I'll take something powerful. Something with a lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered-down munk instead.
Only the best for my customers.
Okay, strength.
Luggy Bookie. Southern Brawler. It's gotta be that one. Oh, really? Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I read what it says about the Southern
Oh,
Brawler?
yeah.
I'm curious.
Oh.
The Southern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the piquant aroma of Ignis. The drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for.
Draw it again. Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
you
I might
don't
have to
get
get
to
this
do
game
it.
for myself now.
That's any game we play that you're like, oh, I'm starting to like this.
You guys said like good games, except Lorelei. I'm sorry, those puzzles are not for me.
I mean, it's more to the
I
palate
appreciate-
once you're in it. But I
Yeah.
understand completely.
I have an appreciation for it, but it is also a niche market for sure.
Yeah.
That's a southern brawler right there.
I got it. Achievement says use Andu for the first time, and I just went, and that was it.
Oh, just by even having him
Picking it
open
up.
his mouth.
Yeah.
A drink with 0 water, as requested.
Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks.
So, where you heading from here?
Perhaps back west, through the Ration Grove. Got some business to take care of.
What kind of business you got?
Personal business.
Care to elaborate?
No,
Fair enough.
but you won't stop asking until I do, will you?
No.
My cousin claims her crops are being sold by undead snails. Or stolen
That's
by
a new
undead
one.
snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folk complaining about an undead uptick in the West, so might as well humor her.
And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself.
Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead?
It's certainly unconventional.
That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use in digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face.
The past haunts everyone willing to listen.
Yes, returned from the war room.
Did you win?
No.
Oh.
No.
Would you mind taking... would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing.
Hey, you started this conversation.
And I'm ending it.
All right. Well then. Hey, if you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back.
I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna click on this before we move on. Aw, yeah. Oh, they are they them. Wonderful.
Ah,
Ranger.
neutral, good, and they have arcanas.
Oh yeah, I saw that they had like there's like several downloadable content for this too, including the soundtrack.
With like arcana cards.
I think there was an arcana one. There's also like a 5e supplement, like one shot, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Vukakin.
Chaotic good. Interesting.
The chariot. Nice. Oh, rumors. And I can
Oh, and you can
throw
move
them around.
too.
Interesting.
Fucking
'Cause-
ass.
Yeah, I remember this game pitching itself like, and uncover the mystery and lore surrounding the world. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
It's got a surprising amount of depth to it.
Yeah. Quest, log, recipes. Oh, wait, can I so I wonder if I can just access that. Oh, okay, I can access it anytime. Stats. Oh, they're actually called other things. It's just what their effect is usually what we defer to.
I can't
Fun.
see the word Ignis without hearing Gale screaming Ignis in the back of my head.
Ignis!
Ignis!
He does go nasally with it, doesn't he?
Oh, Infusions. And a map. Oh my god.
Oh god, and there's
Oh my
lore
God.
for the individual regions.
And I think this is us, yeah.
Well,
That's super
might need
cute.
this game now. A game that's both extremely chill and very in depth too.
Yeah. Speaking of rumors,
I like the soil.
you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste.
You know, I could use some help.
Fine, I guess I got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. Just starts rearranging the whole bar. No, this is all wrong. All wrong.
So, you'll have to forgive me for it being a little basic, but this is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal, just in case.
Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the match and snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over, and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll just end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill from of yours, and it'll be written up. Got it?
Oh, that's kind of simple. Got it. Thank you for your help, Kara.
Put it on my tab.
That's not how that... it works. Good night to you, too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest.
Quest assemble.
So the three werewolf ones on the right go together, and then I don't know if the banshee and the... Well, maybe the unusual amount of undead. Would you consider a banshee an undead?
Yeah. Yeah, so we
Then
might
I
get
guess-
another snippet later or something.
Slap those two together?
I don't know if the order matters.
Probably not. Just so long as you got them all in the... Yep,
Yeah.
perfect.
Onwards. A werewolf on detours.
Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Targaryen from this werewolf mayhem?
From Innkeep.
Innkeep. Targaryens.
Feed me.
No, I want the dust too.
There ain't a single thought behind those eyes.
Ah.
Pat, pat.
Father.
Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour.
Act
You
1.
didn't go after that, I would have.
The Wayfarer's Inn. 2. Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake.
Why can't we have interesting days like that? Like, instead of 2024, it could be like the
20th of
seventh
my
chaos of... Oh my god, no, you are not.
I'd like to go on this quest, please.
Please tell me you're not trying to hunt
You
down
are
a
going
werewolf.
to die.
What do you have there,
There's some-
Fable?
I found this on your notice board. It says there's a werewolf. A werewolf is terrorizing Targaryen. Is that true?
It is indeed.
Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday?
Hope everybody knows.
Not at the moment.
What kind of hero are you, looking for?
One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods, even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me that they would like to take the quest.
Ah, I'm good with a bow.
Well, there's a start.
And I know my way around the any woods.
I know, Fable. Ellipses.
And
And...
maybe I want the quest.
Oh, do you?
No. Not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern, and the quest magically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room, so...
And ellipses question mark?
And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet.
And then?
I didn't think that far ahead.
I see.
Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on a quest. And then I have to fight a werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow,
Babe.
I miss and shoot a tree
Oh my
instead?
god, person.
And then the tree would be mad at me. But it really wouldn't matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf.
Oh, that took a quick turn.
So maybe I should put the quest back up.
Fable,
Yes?
do you want me to tell you to take the quest?
Maybe?
I can't make this decision for you.
Neither can I! Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Did the bird just poop? Oh my
Yep.
god. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move.
I've met slimes a lot less anxious than you.
A what? You've met slimes?
My tavern is open to everyone.
Oh, right. What do slimes drink?
Can we... water, more slime, bones? Sometimes.
You sell bones?
Only the slimes.
Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu
Ugh.
soon. Or you'll just have to pick them up from the boys' floor.
You would have to take the quest first. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones.
You're right, they're free.
Okay, why are you so anxious, Fable?
In general?
I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead.
Oh, well. I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms.
The worms?
They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy.
Is there something making you feel like you might fail?
aside from a bloodthirsty werewolf?
We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice.
It might. Which I don't sell here. Well, heroes have a history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. For the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me.
Oh my god.
The Mary Morgan incident?
Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind.
What happened?
An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A mercenary up in Tregarin. I don't even know how to say that well. Tregarin, I guess, recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! I was so excited, but also very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves.
Why were you so nervous?
New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor, armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way.
How did it go wrong?
I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I didn't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me, and I led them astray. This is from work with my therapist. Oh, so you are seeing a therapist.
So why are you talking to me then?
I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears. I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shiremere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared in the end. They had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally fought our way out when dawn broke. Oh, found our way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the quag mangrove. They said it has a taste for adventurers.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Why does no one want to spend time with you?
Because I'm unlucky. Just bawling immediately. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out of the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it, except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat.
Did that happen once?
Once? I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing! Ugh! The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone naturally attracts bad things.
You're too harsh on yourself, Fable.
Am I? See, just last week, I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me, being me, I confuse them for their evil twin, the weeping amarylls. No, now guess what I spent the whole day doing afterwards doing?
Crying?
Like a baby, all day long! When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt like all the sadness in the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken.
I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable.
It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears didn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. I have a feeling that we'll consistently see like things be like until dawn for like the joke of, oh yeah, this effect lasts until dawn. I wonder. Christopher, wait, that's
If
so
there's
me.
like
Yeah.
two different stages, or if there's like stages of the day that you get different customers in, nighttime, morning, and like midday.
Oh, maybe.
Because I'm curious to see if we end up getting that tincture of like making somebody cry.
Oh.
I mean,
maybe.
I don't know what kind of situation there would be a character who like needs a good cry or something.
I am devastated, but I'm emotionally
I've got
repressed.
Just the thing for
Please.
You'd be surprised. So what happened with your first encounter with the Hydra?
Well, after just a day after I arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the business and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads a firmament's the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things are as changing as the Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this will be my first adventure.
Oh.
But I couldn't figure out the answer. So I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks.
I was about to say.
It wanted tea.
Did you get it some tea?
Yes.
Then you completed its quest.
3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died.
Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventures don't come tied up in a neat, mistakeless bow. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them.
Oh.
Just try to do better in the future. That's all you can do.
How do I do that?
I don't know. You'll figure it out.
I hope so.
You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here.
Oh, sorry. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart?
You
Yeah.
know that isn't true.
You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get. But I just seem to get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. Oh, in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of.
You'll have to find that out then.
Like, on a quest?
For example,
Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled?
do you think that'll change by sitting around?
I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better?
Woman, if you don't go. Person,
The
if you don't
best
go
thing-
on this damn quest.
The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by, and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party.
Oh,
And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever.
I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I should have decided to give up before I... Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick.
That's the spirit.
Okay, Fable, great gardener, and, future hero. Charmer of nymphs, and am going to embark on this quest to save the villagers. And I shall return victorious! Did I do it right?
Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey?
Yes. Do you have something that can make me, more nimble and quiet, so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage.
Well, you're in luck. It's also your favorite drink.
Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we can even be friends. but I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for.
Oh man. Yeah, that's nuts. Oh my god.
Remember, your
Think about
choice
if you just
influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome for this quest.
Imagine if you intentionally screw up and give them like bad drinks just to see. Oh my god. This game also has different endings for different characters. It's crazy.
Oh no. But, of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. But don't fuck up, really.
So which do we want to do? The dexterity or the... I think I kind of want to go for the charisma if you're on the same thought process I am.
Charisma, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
I think she may end up just running away otherwise. And I don't know if she wants that.
I don't see them
Or
as
they want that.
like a killer of werewolves. I think them because they want to be like
Yeah.
a singer and shit. So I think instead of a ranger, they instead want to be a bard.
Yeah. A spoken heart it is. This looks so yellow.
And who knows? Maybe it is Uncle what's his nuts.
It could be. And order up.
And I also like the idea that they're starting their quest with something that they don't normally order. So they're finally getting out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, that's cute.
All right, this should do it.
Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Brarming. Wait, no, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm.
There are a lot of farmers in Tragarian.
Target.
And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started.
You got this, Fable.
I'll try.
Have some faith in yourself.
Okay, I got this.
Much better.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant.
And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us?
Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks.
They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later.
Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory!
I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I just hope I was able to help. Oh, you're
That was
back.
good.
I've been here the entire time.
Been burning in the
You again.
me again.
And who are you?
Someone who wants a drink.
What kind?
Drink.
Yes, yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific?
That spoken heart one tasted fine.
Thank you.
Broken heart coming right up.
Grimsmo.
Oh. Okay, it does fill up to the according amount.
Oh. You put in defense. You need to toss it to Andu.
God. You're like, oh God, no, put it in my mouth, not all over me.
Mother, please.
Well, I thought.
I don't have the intellect to know.
No, that was right.
No, it wasn't. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was dexterity and I done goofed.
I'll make it this way this time.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
My vision has deceived me.
Ba-da-ding.
A spoken heart, just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words.
I'm letting this sit for an uncomfortably long time.
Spooky ellipses. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Bye, bitch.
Farming.
I will get to voice once every like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
If we have a chance, we should definitely add
Oh,
to the
what the
co-
fuck?
Oh.
Holy shit.
What? Who wants who?
I'll do vampire.
All right. I'll do the dwarf.
Careful. Don't step on my cape.
Oh, shush.
Greetings, travelers. How may I help you?
Not another one of those empty blabblers.
Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and welcome, hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow.
Could try one where you just serve the drinks quietly.
I'm fresh out of that one. Sorry.
Thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory? Oh, I do not have the accent for
Probably.
this. I'm warning you. I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs.
Why are you ignoring me?
Not ye, the innkeep.
The innkeep is ignoring me.
Not in the slightest.
Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky.
I'm in a silly, goofy mood.
I see. Hey, that thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too?
Nothing. Ah, my cape!
Your cape?
That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder isn't ooze. Or what's left of it.
Oh, I didn't know if he was freaking out or if it was like a... Ah, that thing.
And the rest of it is on you?
I think you read it fine, James.
Okay, cool.
Aye. Pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how this happened?
You just did.
Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story and your names.
Yes, I love stories.
Well then, may I have your name?
No,
I
but I
knew
shall
it. I
tell it
knew
to
it.
you.
Fake bullshit.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Good luck.
Oh,
Alphonse
no.
Louis Frederick
Frederick
Duquette
Duquette.
Dusong.
Yeah, I said that. Yes. Moving on.
Yes, that.
I love the smile.
It's long for Kyle.
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 Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you?
Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color.
I'll look for something with red in it.
Red. Red.
So probably
Yeah, I
the
get to voice a slight crackhead. Let's get it.
Let's
Strength
go.
the
Ah.
schmother and schmaller.
I say slight. That motherfucker's got the eyes of someone who's probably on something they shouldn't be.
The zone is a little weird and strange. I understand why, but
Well, you're holding it that high up.
That's the handle. Yo, let's go.
Let's go.
Aye, the Southern Brawler.
I like the name of that one.
I know you will.
A Southern Fang special.
Some almost blood for you, sir.
Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. Also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chase you could let me have a bite.
No.
Husband, please. Okay.
Okay.
And to whom may I offer the second drink?
Rhea Frostgrip.
Nice to meet.
Yeah. Skip. Just serve
Wow.
me something strong. Something feels durable, tough like the mountain or caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough.
Coming right up.
Busty lagoon.
The face.
What?
Kyle's expressions are amazing.
Oh yeah, they're great. All right. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I was sitting here just feeling low-key sick, and then that happened, and now I feel better. What is going on?
Nice.
Your mentality has a very strong pull on your physical.
Yeah, it's fair.
A taste of Ur, just for you, valued customer number 2.
Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks. Just how I like it.
So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story?
Fine. I guess you've earned it. Alright. Picture me, deep in the mountains of Dolvermere, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for the good stuff, you know.
Oh, that's funny. Minding my own business.
Hit a gold vein earlier, and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then, suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp! Gone it was.
This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now.
It was nearly sunrise.
And?
the sun kills you.
Oh, right.
Did the ooze also eat the cape?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior. But when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel,
Hey, I could get behind that.
and I dug, and hit, and dug, and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Oh man, losing the accent real hard. Well, almost nothing.
Tuffy.
So, did you dig out your gold?
Silly food. She dug out me.
I was there. I was in the ooze.
It was me.
and and guess what he was clinging on to?
The gold?
Oh yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Beruvia.
Close enough. Just enough to
Perhaps it can
avoid
get me a
copyright.
dandy new cape. Yeah,
I don't think so,
I'm
Sunshine.
Strahd's strange son.
We had a deal.
Ah, we did. Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again?
I get you to Beruvia, so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold.
What about my cape?
Where did you... Oh, sorry.
Where did you last see your your cape?
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape?
Where everyone puts their cape.
Do you know where I put my me keeps? Me keeps?
Where?
In a wardrobe!
Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land?
What? No.
Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you.
We could?
We could? Phenomenal!
Sorry, I don't know why I was like, oh, go.
I could put out a quest for you,
Pay attention.
but for that, we'd need a little more information.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a toddler?
Good luck with that.
First, I'd need to know where you last saw your cape.
I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by
Direct.
Lord Strut and
Strut.
Beruvia.
I can't. Well, while getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it.
Oh,
The Cape of
God.
Invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event.
You dying in the background is hilarious.
We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status.
Of course.
Then what was the last vampire event he wore this cape to?
My wedding.
Your wedding?
Ew. Straight.
Ew.
When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. to show how important she was to me. Ew.
I mean, I won't like characterize this character, but I do feel like it is very hard for a vampire to just not be pan, especially with like settings that have
Yeah,
like blood be like intoxicating for them.
Mm-hmm.
true. No, yeah. I'm just gay, so I will do the bit whenever possible.
You just go, my dear sweet Evelyn. Ugh.
I can no longer play this heteronormative character. I can't relate to the inner turmoil. Evelyn. The vampiric Countess Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle.
That would be her.
Uh, Congratulations. Are you still married? I only see one hand.
Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body.
There's a chance, James.
There's a
He might be
chance.
gay.
Hey, hey! Turns out she just wanted. Mm,
The cape? Please say the cape.
Spit it out, Leech.
oh,
What?
my cape.
Oh my god!
Alright, here we go again.
My sweet Evelyn stole my cape.
What now?
That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Her. That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession.
Wouldn't that be your heart?
No, I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had.
That's rough, buddy. God, this game is so good.
Perhaps, Innkeeper. That's your name, right?
No.
Oh, my deepest apologies. What is it then?
I don't think it's time for that yet. Names are valuable currency after all.
Told you mine. For some types, indeed. But you mustn't be so mysterious to a new friend.
All my friends call me Innkeeper.
Ah, in that case, I shall not disrespect your wishes. Well then, Innkeeper, do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever step foot in her villa again.
Yes. I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle?
Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom. Sorry. Titties! Anyway, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Queen of Darkness. Temptress of Men. What?
Flamenco?
Flamenco
Flamenco
champion of 1467.
1467.
What the hell is flamenco?
It's a type of dance.
Oh.
Ah. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary. She bites.
And she
I
may
went
be invisible.
from
Yeah.
I went from vampire to gremlin.
She bites.
She bites.
All right, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. All right?
I hope so. That reminds me.
Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon.
I'll see what I can do.
Another one.
Another one. Glug, 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 glug.
I love how he's like, I hate that bitch, but I'm gonna keep calling her sweet for some reason.
Vampires.
He's just crazy.
He just recognizes her as conventionally attractive.
Probably.
I can't deny her that, but God, I hate her.
Shit, girl, you crazy.
That bitch is insane. Anyway.
That's hot.
Some liquid stamina for a valued guest.
Let me try. You got it right again. Might even last till dayfall with this.
Kyle, would you like another drink as well?
No. I cannot drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so.
He's just being super dramatic right now.
Yes.
Everything ails ye. The whole way here you would complain about having to walk.
My platform doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. My back is all itchy.
By the dragons. Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing?
Oh. All right. Innkeeper,
Innkeeper.
do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin.
I would like a drink, but I would also like to rub that drink all over my sunburned back.
I have some Phoenix chilies, but I don't know if that would work with
Oh.
keeping you from disintegrating. It just
Wait a
has
minute.
flame resistance. I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Oh my
That
god.
reminds me. My aunt Matilda used to harness the power of Chimera's saliva for sun protection.
Apologies, I was taking a drink.
No worries.
A chimera.
A thing, beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads in all. Made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast.
I'm aware of what a chimera is. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful.
If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva.
I'm sure that would have gone over real well.
Actually, I might know where to find one.
Really? Get it for me then.
No.
No.
Hmm.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal.
Oh, no. Forget about it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop. I'll be no match for such a beast.
No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board.
And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more?
As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up. And succeeds. Especially that part.
Splendid! Did you hear that? A quest just for me.
Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or 2? Possibly a room without sunlight? Wouldn't want Snow White to grow up in flames over here.
Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there.
How much?
You can pay when you leave.
Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real person one day.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
Oh boy.
I'm so main character coded.
You
Can't
too,
you tell?
tasty creature. I like to
Alright,
imagine
so-
sometimes his eye just twitches.
So we've got chimeras. The fact that they don't like mice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's
And then we've
a
got-
spirit. A wyvern
There we go.
chimera. Oh shit.
Mhm.
This is fun. If you if you get so many, they'll just pile up and you have to go around.
That one. Pink one. I think that should be it. I don't know if there's any other ones.
Until sunrise. Deep in the quagmire in the
Until dawn.
quag in the quag mangrove resides the wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist. Its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use a rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that he can even walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer or mouse brave enough to confront the beast, the chimera, not a vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva? That's weird that the
Poor
only hint that they're scared of mice was or mouse, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now do we put up his cape quest or do we put up the undead?
I don't. Do we have enough for that now?
Oh, I guess not.
The
And
green
then-
one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I guess those are just rumors that are piling up.
Yeah, and I think we'll get pages whenever we have enough to do them.
Can I take this
anyways.
one?
The edge lord
Yeah.
comes back, probably.
On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape. But be aware, she might be invisible.
Lovely.
Senile.
Who wrote this?
I refuse to be incorrect on this. What a new day might bring. What time is it?
Yeah, I know. It feels like time's been
9/11.
flying.
Oh, it's 9/11.
Act 1, number
Don't
3.
make a joke. Don't make a joke. Don't say anything.
New friends and former enemies. The 59th of the week.
Oh, is the vampire and the wolf woman gonna come back?
Probably.
That'd be fun.
Or maybe they might not show up till night. I guess we get to see maybe if Fable comes back alive.
Oh, good. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning, and I now have access to some fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Daylight.
Diplomacy is key.
Why the fuck are you back already?
So.
Alright, trio. Time to do 2 voices.
Oh, yeah, great. Innkeep, a drink for me and this lanky pal.
She looks very happy.
It's good to see you too, Care.
She meant to say please.
Welcome back, Fable. You look alive.
Thank you, I am. That seems to be a given.
I'm just happy to see them doing well. And with a friend.
We ain't friends. We're not.
So, you two didn't form a party?
No. Oh.
Then what's the drink about?
They may be very annoying,
Yes!
but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10
Nice.
years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least.
Family feud?
I wouldn't call it a feud, more of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like a feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was going to kill him. I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh.
But no one died?
No. Elfie here was able to prevent that. It's fable. Whatever.
Does this perchance have something to do with your quest?
It does. I stopped her from killing the werewolf.
Ellipses. Elaborate, please.
I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get?
A lot.
I think they are confused because the quest was to save the villagers from a werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of.
I also remember you saying you didn't want the quest, Care.
I didn't. Was there by chance. They were both stealing sheep. Was not. Sure was. Adventuring doesn't pay what it used to. So you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business.
Okay, how did any of this lead to a successful quest?
Well, where do I start?
How about at the beginning?
Right, so I was talking to you.
No.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god.
Right, I was born on a half-crescent dreaming moon.
Of the quest. Fable.
Right. The quest. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of Tagarin and, right around dusk, the Ashen Grove thins out around there, and you can catch glimpses of the wide fields and vineyards. You okay?
Yeah, no. I'm imagining this is because she's going into they're going into every little detail about
Yeah. A little winded.
waiting for like a cut to the end.
As well as one farm after another. An idyllic sight.
Yep.
Yep. Well, at least before sunset.
Uh-huh. Do you have trouble in the dark?
Emotionally?
Visually.
A little. I
I'm
mean,
gonna shove you in a locker.
I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I am no owl.
Your
Thank
dark vision
gods.
sucks. Just a minute.
Thank
You're
gods.
already weird enough.
You're already weird enough. Imagine the damage you'd do if you could turn your head all the way around. Who says I can't?
Do you want me to? I can take Fable if you want, so you don't have to do both of them. I don't care.
If you'd like, go for it.
Sure.
Mm.
Just kidding. Anyway, Luckily, darkness doesn't affect my hearing.
Not the normal kind.
What?
Th- Nothing.
Okay. I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet.
Your ears are failing at being small.
So I stuck closer, and I saw a werewolf as shape, picking up a tiny sheep. I got dyslexic for a second.
I was petting it.
Well, I thought she was going to eat it. So I summoned up all my courage and stepped out of the shadows, and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep."
Stop.
Do not the sheep. I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help calm her down.
It confused me, alright. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them?
A polite person.
Or an insane one.
It worked, didn't it?
Because I ain't no werewolf.
It wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a, "What?" So the confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, "Please put down the sheep." And she asked why, and I said, "Well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice." She asked who I was.
No, I asked, who are you? A god? Lick.
Nem.
Lick.
Mwem.
I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole into the fabric of reality and then pierced it with a horrid yell.
Please, it was barely a bark.
And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps, and I barely dared to turn around.
You turned around immediately.
And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf, yellow gleaming eyes.
Gleaming with jaundice.
Sharp teeth, giant claws. He looked like he wanted to eat me right up.
He did.
Before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground fighting tooth and nail.
Sorry. And the sheep you were holding?
Obviously, I set it down at that point.
Good. So you went to Fable's aid.
No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, and had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear, that old shit. I like the way that they don't curse. We can put fucking anything there if we wanted.
Yes.
That old bitch.
Hey, why can't I say that? Oh, that's funny. Asshole. What the asshole?
Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh.
Asshole. Ah. Anyway, it was
Should
dressed
use
like
something
Uncle
for a
Dagon.
soundboard dispenser.
Smelled like Uncle Dagon and fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. I hadn't seen the old man in years. was coping about by was coping about it by joking. Fuck.
See, cope.
Cope even.
L plus ratio.
That's the only way I can talk about him these days.
Because of the feud?
Yes. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Fedor. Uncle Fedor.
Fedora.
That's what I was thinking. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually just left. Ran away without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind, worried, senseless. Till we found a letter saying not to look for him, and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. Anyways, I thought he just couldn't face up with his problems. Turns out his solution was to get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot.
Did you talk it out with your fists?
I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did.
Oh, excuse me. How did you figure that out?
Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so I shot an arrow right next to both their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. I would never have done that, of course. But they must have believed me because they actually stopped to listen.
Looked mighty scary there, little pal.
Thank you. Thank you? I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. I don't know how I read that first try. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me.
That sounds rather dangerous.
'Twas. Wouldn't have stopped for them.
What?
You're the size of a stick. You think you could have stopped two angry wolves?
Oh, well, anyway. I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. That's how I found out about that. Fuck! That's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication.
Feud.
The feud. Sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. I don't know why I went Scottish.
He's too
Slightly.
ashamed to admit it.
It's the cadence, my guy. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sometimes the game. That's the one thing I will say. Sometimes they will write in the accent, and then sometimes they're just like, nah.
Yeah. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course.
No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, we would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for a full moon.
He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things. Or Vacakin things, so to speak.
Their race.
Trying to find a cure. trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's something they have in common.
The sheep?
No, the stubbornness, and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. But they had to talk about it. That silent resentment wasn't good for either of them.
And you got them to do that?
The little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to.
Maybe because you did want to.
Maybe.
So, how did it go?
Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first, and apologize to Uncle Fedor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. I guess a hug did feel better than a greatsword in his gut.
Wonderful.
Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing.
Idiot got so obsessed with a cure he still can barely control himself.
We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done. That he has to accept that he's different now. Learn how to live again. Fuck. God damn it. Of course, it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement.
Sorry.
You're good. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. We play charades with them a lot, and they taught me about the phases of the seven. There's 7 of these bitches.
There's
Seven moons.
Oh my god.
The tides must be fucking wild.
Let alone a 3-body problem.
Jesus.
Sounds like a bunch of assholes.
It's real. You're a crescent moose. What? Oh, they
moon.
do like funny zodiac shit, I guess.
Yeah.
We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy.
That sounds great.
It is. It's a happy ending.
I wouldn't call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new.
So the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one?
Exactly.
I like that.
So, after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together?
Got offered to spend a day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus, Alfie was dying to get back here. Was talking about how they need to update you on everything non-stop. Would think that they live here or something.
I had to report back about the quest.
I'm glad you did.
They also started crafting something with the werewolves.
Ah,
Said something about being for you, Innkeep.
Oh, really?
yeah. It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know, I promise.
That wasn't that hard, was it?
Well,
Ellipses. So, a drink. What can I offer you, Care?
Surprised me with something that fits me brawn.
me, bro.
Me brawn. By which I mean the usual. Strength never gets old.
Well, that I can certainly do. Let's pile on the Ignis.
Oh, wait. Where was it? Oh. Okay.
Ignis!
Ignis!
Kyle's
Oh my-
fucking portrait. Oh,
Age
Redo
unknown.
where?
Where?
The fool. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, she's a blacksmith with a shovel.
Zawa!
So wild! Not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever any of that means. That's so cute. Okay. Where is the drink? There it is. There we go.
Aye, the Southern Brawler.
Southern Brawler.
The Southern Brawler. Dutch.
Oh shit! There goes my
What?
back. And my phone fell out of my hoodie pocket and just kind of, got scarily close to busting the glass on this motherfucker,
Oh, jeez.
like
Dude,
on
I,
the side of the PC.
Flung my phone the other day. I'm amazed it didn't break.
Yeah.
I forgot. We
Save.
probably should have saved at the some of the
Sabe.
choices.
I
It's
mean,
true.
you can save now.
I also know.
I'm glad the charisma thing worked out, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Surprise! It's the same thing.
It's all I make.
Should do this perfect. What?
Not bad. You should do this professionally. Oh,
I'll
wait.
give it some thought. Okay, Fable, what about you?
Do
Do you have
that'll-
something that'll calm me down?
My brain. I forgot you were voicing them.
Maybe even bring some of my agility back. Like a swift strike back to my senses. A nice blow to the back of the head. I can't not think of someone just beating her with a fucking brick or something.
What do you have this time?
Jesus.
Just a swift strike to the back of the head. Okay.
Do it like this fucking Squidward thing. Hit me as hard as you can. I've had a stressful
Don't
day,
hold back.
night, morning, sequence of events.
Oh god. This game is so cute.
It is.
Aye, that'll be one swift strike for you.
All right.
Glug 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 glug.
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 Glug, 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 glug.
I don't know why I was throwing me so hard.
He does that to me when I'm drinking stuff sometimes, and it always messes with me.
Go, go, go,
And then I
go, go.
promptly tell him to fucking stop.
I fucking love that noise.
That's so funny.
Thanks,
Go,
Andrew.
go,
I
go.
didn't know what the fuck I was making.
I feel like if you did that to me when you're here, I'm literally going to just like spit out whatever I'm drinking immediately.
I just stare at him while still drinking the thing.
Moffat, if you're talking about Fable is they them.
Yeah, I just keep screwing up pronouns because I suck.
Yeah. It is a-okay.
They have dainty white gloves,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they have massive insecurity.
Like.
Here you go. Yeah, like women.
Well, man, I stopped myself, but if you want to just put that out there,
I can get away with it. I can't, but I'll pretend like I can.
I'm about to say.
James, it's your ellipses.
Well, it gives you the right.
Wow,
Go, go,
this
go.
is perfect.
You look tired. Have you considered sleep?
Not in my life.
What's that? They
What is
do
this
look like they're
sleep you
going
speak of?
They do look like they're going to pass out any second.
I mean, so do you.
I didn't ask for input.
Maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep?
I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent.
Ah, you have the cis-man talent.
That's depressing. Listen, I have a room available. You can stay there. One room or two.
Sounds good. How much?
You can pay me when you leave. I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest.
Fine. Later, Alfie.
See you later. Ah,
See you la. Ah.
Oh.
La 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 la.
Turn.
Just start singing.
So, you heading home, Fable?
Yes. I've been gone for a whole day. Oh no.
My
need to
brother
get
was
back.
murdered.
It only took one day away. That little bastard. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly.
Maybe take a nap first.
Oh, the wolf. Who else was I talking about?
Is that a new spell? I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Kara's, is she her? Yes.
Yes, that too.
How'd you enjoy your first quest?
I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. And I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming. Mood felt that. They just like me for real.
Have you considered that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable.
Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure.
I think this is just the beginning.
That would be nice. Do you think I'm gonna save the world one day?
Might
Foreshadowing.
be too much zest for your soup, but I like the optimism. That's a very tall order.
You're right. I'm not cut out for that.
I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end.
Right.
But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help.
Maybe you should ask Carolyn first. But I'd be happy to be second.
We'll see.
Let's hope we won't. I like this world, and you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Even if it would make for a good song.
Or a sad one.
Or both. I'm gonna head home now.
Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you.
I can't wait. See you soon.
See you soon. And get some sleep.
I won't.
What's that?
Still don't know what that
Person
is.
Or Edgelord.
I'm back on this bitch. All right. Well,
Oh, the hood's off.
they don't talk much, so. All the hood's off. Maybe they will.
Good evening to you too.
What's this?
What the fuck is this? I mean, what is this? This quest. It wasn't here yesterday.
That is correct.
It seems dangerous
It is.
and mysterious,
Sure.
like me.
At least you're
Okay.
self-aware.
You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name.
You edgy fuck. Zephyr.
Did the wind carry you in?
Inky. No. My legs. I want that quest.
Well, you can have it.
Not just literally. Physically. Emotionally.
Emotionally?
I want to take on that quest. To go to the castle to get the key. I mean... Yes.
Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to, they would be welcome to.
So you know of the castle.
Ellipses... yes?
It seems strange.
It is. A vampire lives there.
I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange, fiendish woman residing there.
What a coincidence. Me too.
This weird paper in front of me. I forget where it came from, but it says.
Has she ever frequented your tavern?
No, not recently.
But she has?
Once. Had a vampire mixer.
Interesting. So she was only here at night?
Yes.
Dude. Would you say she was unnaturally pale?
No. She had a lot of makeup on.
But below that mask,
Sure, yes. Would guess she looked pretty dead below that.
what kind of drink did she order?
Blood.
Interesting. You sell blood?
Of course.
Whose blood? Oh, we didn't give
Uh,
Kyle any? Bro, come on.
Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle?
Really? All of them?
Yes. She
Oh.
has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle.
I wonder if that's implying that we gave her our blood.
Either that or, like, that the innkeeper is just spouting bullshit to keep them
Yeah,
talking, or
yeah.
in general.
Uh-huh.
They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt, feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody.
Jesus. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive.
Or for a goth.
Fuck you. Goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief.
It would appear so. Do you not sympathize with that?
Also, why does your cape float like that?
It goes up when I'm excited.
It's like a tail.
I
Thievery
can't
is an
help it.
honorable skill. But it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins you pocket. I have to get up in my mic's grill for this because I know it won't pick up otherwise.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude.
I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat.
Not if it's cursed.
Especially then.
Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences.
The consequences being you?
Exactly.
It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing.
Of course I do. I am you edgy bitch. I
am the edge of the
one
night.
with I am the night.
I am Batman!
We just like see
I
him like
am one
leave,
with the
walk out to the
shit.
window. He's just like standing there, edgily looking up at the night in the darkened silhouette. We're just like knocking
I
the
love how
glass.
y'all saw this
What the fuck?
goth motherfucker with a fishnet glove or whatever, and you're like, all right, you're up, James.
It's that scene
Understandable.
of
Have a nice
Bruce
day.
Campbell throwing the gold, saying, "Here's for the window." What window? Jumps out the window. Ah!
Of course I do.
Oh,
The one with the web. I didn't finish it because we
sorry.
talked.
I forgot.
It's fine.
So,
Don't worry
you
about
could
it.
easily swipe something else along with the cape, right?
Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills.
What about some interior decorations?
This bitch. Like what, for example?
Oh, just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration.
Like a chair?
Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me.
I'll steal the fucking chair, you bet I won't?
I'll do it. I can steal a chair. Dude thinks I
Don't
can't steal a
fucking
chair.
doubt me.
I'd prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty.
Wait, you're being serious?
Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern.
I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed.
Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a neat little addition to my interior design.
Sounds like I'll need a few stamps.
Would you like some?
No. Too traceable.
I only send
How
mail
about
by
a drink
pigeon.
Like, you know that bird over there.
I want him. Can I have him? Has anybody claimed that bird?
By all
I shall
means,
name
he
him
lets
Girl.
himself in every morning. If you want to take him, take him. He keeps shitting on my floor and I just can't.
It's just piling there. I've decided to stop cleaning it up.
I have
because-
only gotten lucky that the health inspector hasn't shown up in the last week since the Raven kept coming in. If he comes in and sees that on the floor, it's over. It's over. No more drinks. Anybody. All gone.
I've decided to put a bucket underneath it for at least easy clean out, or I could just, hide it behind the counter for a little bit, but like, geez, come on.
I'll grab it like an ice cream cone. They usually won't do anything when you try that. I could do with one of those.
I will name you Fred.
How's about a swift strike? I think that ought to do you well.
I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. So, what do you trade them for?
Secrets.
Make the edgelord tell a joke.
That would be really funny.
I have many.
Grant me one.
I shall. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before just yesterday.
God God damn it.
You may not remember, because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy, I spent hours just watching you from afar.
That is definitely a secret.
I didn't expect you to report on your own crime of stalking.
Well, I think it's like I think we usually hear people like enter in the door, right? And whenever he
Yeah.
leaves, it doesn't happen.
Oh. Well, at least he can back up his fucky ass little claims.
Yeah.
See, there it goes again, pooping on my floor.
I killed that pigeon with.
I
Fine,
shall
it's fine.
relieve you of your bird.
New quest. Yeah, if you can do it.
You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's jaw. And you're swift with your hands, fast with the knife.
All right, enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. In
Can I
fact,
interest you in a
I just got a
tutorial?
fresh shipment today. Was finally able to unpack them.
Here, would you like a tutorial? Maybe I can help with that one.
Infusions. Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer?
For your purposes, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or a frozen pine cone. The frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those that try to harm you. The fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible, eventually, and for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation.
They're just very spicy.
Do you see my pale ass? I can't handle that.
Do you see my
Interesting.
Minnesotan pale ass?
Hey,
Leave me be.
my hands are very tan.
The Tim Walls comment fucking earlier is fucking so funny to me.
Do you at least season the meat? No.
No.
So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore?
Makes a whole show of like making a drink for him. Just puts a glass of milk on the fucking counter.
What is this?
I-
I call it milk.
I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature.
Well, okay, yeah. You fear?
You know, it kind of says that on there. So I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Oh, that does sound appeal. All right, buddy, back it up.
Strength I can do. And some frost armor should help with the fangs.
Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To out-stealth her and steal the cape from right under her pale nose. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity. And some invisibility could help with staying unseen, should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with the decision, innkeep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it?
Huh. I wonder if
Now
there's
that
like
I have
a... Yeah, go ahead.
Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful of how they interact with other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual.
Oh.
I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape, so that I mix the correct recipe.
Coaster shape.
Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first, and adjusting the drink from there. Let's give it a try.
Interesting.
So I'm thinking the invisibility, yeah. Invisibility and dexterity. That's for the frost shit.
Oh. Oh, is it this one that was invisible?
Yeah, fey crystals.
Plop that bitch in there. Maybe.
Oh, interesting. I think it's going off of a certain point on the sprite that it's not really quite clear.
Where am I?
Oh, I think you have to put it above it? No. Oh.
Oh.
To the right of it, like where you typically hold the bottle?
What am I missing?
Maybe
Okay.
try liquiding first.
Oh, you just had to put it in there.
Yeah, I think it was my cursor hovering over this technically that was lighting it up.
Oh, so you just have to place it into the beaker. It's not going to highlight. So let's pull up
That's
the
interesting.
Swift Strike and see what we need.
Yeah.
Yes, the good old cuff the back of the head.
Oh, that actually
Okay.
works out. So we've already got the defense, or I mean the intellect. So then the rest is just speed.
Oh, yep.
Speed.
Liquid speed.
Fast. You sure you don't have to oh, okay, you did already. I'm just silly. When? When?
When?
When?
I think that's okay, right? Because it was
Yep.
4 parts of that somehow.
Yeah. Well, it's as long as you meet the parameters.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it came out.
Means there gets to be extra dexterity.
Ooh.
Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear.
That's what plants crave. Garlic breath.
Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it?
You don't ask for permission before you steal something, Innkeep. And it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade.
I see. Did you hear about my new drink? The garlic breath.
Ha. Ha 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 ha. Good one.
Is that your read?
Yes. It tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire.
You don't find garlic scary?
No, only the absence of it. My brother.
That makes 2 of us.
Hopefully, this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are as swift and quiet as the wind. Wind can be loud as fuck, my brother. It's fucking windy.
He like opens the door. His scarf like fucking
He's
twirls back in
howling.
a straight line.
And if she can't see me, goodbye, Innkeep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the Realm Keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Jesus Christ, man.
Vengeance makes for an early grave.
Or for a good story. Farewell.
Aw.
Why do I feel like you go by he it?
Or for a bitter end.
You there?
He they. That's close.
Yeah.
The moon.
A moon.
Does give he they vibes too.
Yeah,
The moon,
and
that's
he's an-
my
he's-
shit,
They're
that's
basi-
my arcana. What the fuck?
They're basically an air genasi.
Yeah, that's really cute. I like the name Air Echo for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're so caught up in their own fantasies of an edgy rogue that they seem to be stuck talking like one too.
Oh god. Or at least he pretends he does.
Me in middle school be like,
Oh, and we get little things.
did you ever do that thing where you'd pretend to be all silent, mysterious, just so people would talk to you?
No. I
People
would
talk
never
to you when you
fish.
did that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd be like,
okay.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I actually went out and did that to somebody else who I noticed was always like quiet and alone.
And then you
Anyway,
probably
we don't
realize why
talk.
they were quiet
Oh.
alone. Yeah.
This is interesting.
Doesn't ever go very well.
Yeah, in swamp.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, I see. So this is the quest. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's them in the place they go. That's cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then... Oh, but this should be done now, right?
Yep.
I wonder if there'll just be one at every place.
Probably.
Mm. I like this. This is nice.
It is. It's so cozy. I'm worried about going to another day because
That's fair.
how long it might take.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know.
Oh man.
Is this one over though?
And we can. Oh yeah, today's probably over.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That's why I wanted to look at some of these first.
Perhaps, maybe, probably.
Perhaps,
not-
maybe, probably. Perchance, even. Mayhaps.
Damn it! I was about to
Oh,
say
what
for
if Kyle
chance.
returns?
Would be Kyle.
It's nighttime.
Oh!
Oh, I guess not.
Mm.
Ah, good more.
Oh, look at that. Her
Oh,
backspite's
the
so
Chimera
cute.
stuff.
Hee.
I'm taking this quest. And a drink.
Great. Did you sleep well?
What?
Sleep. How was it?
Ah, fine. Too long. Didn't sleep much in ages.
Sounds like you needed it then.
No, your beds are just too comfortable. It was hard to get up.
Of course. My apologies. I will make sure to take your feedback into consideration.
And that's the tutorial for the in-building sim. Like, it just keeps piling on features.
Would you like a drink as compensation?
I think I already said that.
Well
Make
then.
me, make me something strong. That'll wake me up and keep me up, too. Something strong, put chili powder.
What do the chili do?
What did the chili do? The chili is fire resistance.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So it's an invasive species. Hey,
Hello.
you
So am
had
I.
your chance. Stream's only on for another 10 or so minutes. Get out of here.
I have 24 before I need to go.
Oh no.
My brain is
Ah.
fried. I always tell myself, don't make puzzle games for game jams, and then I make a puzzle game.
Yeah,
fool.
puzzle game. Also, your name is short of. I mean, it's first now, and so I'm appearing and not you.
Wait,
How dare
what?
you?
Oh. Oh, alright, here.
What's
this is where you're
something you can't pass through, but you can stick your foot through?
What?
Why do y'all have zeros in front of your names?
It's a
It's for
wall.
spacing. A wall.
You
yeah.
redeemed your own ketchup shot.
I wanted
What?
to know what would happen, and you weren't paying attention to
No,
chat.
I wasn't.
I
was
wanted you
reading.
guys to figure it out,
I don't
but here
know.
I
Why?
am.
Are you taking a
Here
ketchup
I
shot?
am. We're
starting to-
serving up smiles at the end today. Tavern Talk. Get your ketchup packet, everyone. Here we go.
I'm starting to think we need to change what that redemption is because Moffat's starting to enjoy the ketchup shots.
I enjoy the bit. I also never not enjoyed the ketchup shot.
What's wrong with you?
Wait, never not enjoy? Oh, wait, you just put more.
Oh.
feed it to Andu. Oh, you can just pour out a single layer. You don't have to pour out the
Oh.
whole thing. That makes
Pour
sense.
out the
Oh,
whole
man.
thing. The boy's hungry.
He's
I wonder
hungry.
if something would happen
Let
if
him
you just kept
consume.
feeding him something.
I feel like he sounds like Fizzgate from the Dark Crystal.
Wait, can you pour one of the bottles over him and just let him go?
Yeah.
He's
Keep watching the
going.
stream, find out.
I am.
Amazing.
I guess this would be
Can you
brilliant.
feed him a chili?
Oh, please cough out smoke or
Oh
something.
no.
No.
They definitely
Wait,
should.
put
don't
it
want
in the beaker.
chili.
Trick him. Prank him, John.
Anyway, enjoy the rest of your stream. I'm gonna go pass out and die. Bye.
Alright,
No, you
bye.
gotta take your ketchup. Alright.
I think he already did. I heard him walking up from downstairs.
What is...
He didn't need an audience. He just wanted to see how it worked.
You know, when we come up at the end of, or come down
I
at the end
swear
of the
to God,
month,
if I come out
I'm
for
going
water
to get
at
rid
like
of
3 in
all
the
of your
morning,
ketchup.
and I see that man just guzzling ketchup, I'm gonna
So-
fucking lose it.
So here's what happens
Amigo.
when you open our fridge. Most of the time, you see only enough ingredients for like what we're probably thinking about cooking. Unfortunately, because that's all we can think of ahead of time. And also the brown
Same.
paper bag of separated red chili flakes that we have consistently gathered from
Like from-
Minsky's
Oh.
from a pizza
Oh.
joint.
I was about to say, is that just pizza chili flake
Yes.
packets?
We just were like, well, they don't really
Jesus.
go bad.
Might as well get like a salt shaker or something and start putting them in there every time you get one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my
Just have
god.
a singular glass
Alright,
jar
are we
of
gonna serve up
cold-
this southern brawler?
Yeah. My cat is like desperate for pets. It's so cute.
later, son?
Something strong coming right up.
That is
Not
strong.
now, child. Mom's playing Tavern Simulator.
Yeah, come up here. All right. Just the right amount of too much.
Maybe I should call this drink the Carolyn.
No. You shouldn't.
I will kill you.
Anyways, the quest.
Yes, the quest.
I'm taking it.
So you said. Ellipses. I see it is my turn to make conversation.
We are all acoustic in this fucking tavern.
I miss Fable. Isn't it a bit too soon for another quest? You just returned.
It has been hours since I've done anything but sleep,
Me
chat,
too.
and drink. I'm getting antsy. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am.
Just like me for real.
I think that's called boredom.
It's torture. Oh god, I agree.
Or ADHD paralysis.
That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen. Couldn't get more reckless than that.
It could be taken. What? It could be taking Elfie
Rec-
along?
That's more reckless. Taking
Oh,
Elfie with
It
her.
could by taking Elfie along.
Fair point. Please don't.
I won't. So, the saliva is for a vampire?
Yes.
Vampire sunscreen.
Can't a vampire get their chimera goo themselves?
It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles.
Suppose that'd be
Think about the
terrible for your
economy.
business.
Indeed. Does it bother you that it's for a vampire?
No.
Does it make you nervous?
No.
You did mention that you like fangs.
I did mention that I have a great sword 3 times the size of your head.
All right, Bale, sit
I'm
down.
sure a vampire would find that impressive.
Mm.
Ellipses. Uh, have you ever encountered a chimera before?
No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian?
It depends. Are you religious?
Guess not.
Then no.
I guess not.
Would it be if I was?
Hmm. Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine.
Good thing you ain't a priest. You'd do a piss poor job.
Thank you.
That? No.
Is blasphemy what you're most worried about?
I ain't worried.
Okay. Nervous.
I ain't that either.
Then what is it?
What is wrong with you?
Excitement, I suppose.
Excitement?
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing. I'm asking.
Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to.
Why haven't you?
Ain't exactly easy to find one, or to survive one.
This seems like a great opportunity for you then.
It is.
So, what's it about, Guardians?
It's less about guardians and more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. The chimera!
It's got a dragon's head in it.
It's got a dragon's head,
Sorry.
ain't it? Right? Alright?
In it.
Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads?
They're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
Also, when I was little, my baba used to tell me bedtime stories about the dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it was true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she
Passed?
left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like to think she visited one of her dragons before one last time.
Your family has a leaving problem.
You have a problem with not shutting the fuck up.
I left. But you don't get to know that for another session.
At least she left her savings alone.
At least he left our savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers.
Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera?
No. Was the only kind she never encountered. Had her quarrels with those feline ones, different variety of scales. Even a cow one, I think. But never found a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to have been able to tell her a story when I return. If I return.
I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good Baba, but I do enjoy a good tale.
I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much.
This is you talking too much?
So, you like dragons?
I do.
I hate them.
They burned my family's farm.
They're fascinating creatures. Very interesting. Very magical.
They are fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings.
You could just
Or
ask for
scroll
them.
it for dragons.
You could just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings.
What'd you say, James?
Horse girl, but for dragons.
Basically, yeah.
I wish I was a dragon.
No, you don't.
I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. I don't do all that magic, asshole. Wait, that one doesn't sound right. Bullshit. Yes, great.
Yeah. That one.
Why not?
I like my sword. And my muscles. They're a good combo.
Strength build, not strength faith.
And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons.
Definitely not arcane then. A little help never hurt anybody.
A little self-reliance don't either.
If you say so. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Care?
Didn't say that.
I see. That doesn't count as help?
It's prepayment for me taking on your quest.
Well,
Well,
sure.
I'm sorry, did you
Whatever
just...
Whatever you
Can
tell
stop
yourself.
doing that?
You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest.
What? Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple.
Dog, I just threw a rock in there.
What can I get you then?
No, you don't understand. I threw a fucking pine cone in there. And the next day, the person comes back, tell me that they were just out of the blue exploding with frost power, some kind of armor, and it is so weird.
I mean,
I don't
hey,
understand,
listen.
shit
With a
myself.
wyvern head, it can breathe fire. You might want fire resistance.
I wonder if the game would be mad at us if we
Did
did
it
give her
anyway?
that anyways. Yeah.
I'm thinking about save and try it out and see what happens.
Yeah, I think so. I reckon a bit of a boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard that quick and toothy. So I'll need to be too hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how they much enjoyed a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be
was gonna
risking it on a
say-
bad idea. Her accent's everywhere for me, I don't know why.
Don't
Oh,
worry, I
sorry.
sorted.
Are you sure you don't want any infusions? I've got this, like pepper here. Just a
Ah,
little bit of a phoenix chili would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight, especially with a wyvern head.
dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one.
Okay, there we go. And on the topic of trickery,
No, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you
You
pick.
weird man.
That's your job. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
I want to
Figure
go with
it
the
out.
defense and the chilies.
Yeah? You don't want to go for an all diplomacy route?
No.
Okay.
Does she look like the diplomat?
I feel like you'd be really funny.
Well,
would
I
be.
guess with a wyvern head, because apparently in this world wyverns are like magical and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to save here?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Maybe make it the second save file or something so that we can.
Yeah, but then we only have 3, and so like I'm sure this game is way longer than 3 save files for one file. I don't know. Oh wait, no. Oh no. Okay, we got it.
Oh.
How many do we
God.
have? How many?
20.
I must know.
It is a visual novel game with only so many options, so it's
Oh.
not too surprising that you have that many.
There's only 30. Okay. Well,
Only.
that's good to know.
The fuck do you mean only?
If you hit save again, will it put you back at 30 or put you back at the beginning?
Oh, thank God.
You're
Also,
welcome.
Build number 856. Jesus Christ. All right. Then we were going with. You want? What do you want?
Hey, why don't we find out next time that we decide to stream this game?
Are you sure? I mean, we could just finish the day.
No.
Okay.
No, he's got a big boy job. He has to be lame.
That's fair. Anyways,
Oh no! Don't make Ondu smarter. That's not a good idea.
The
second that
Industrial
he's able
Revolution
to
has
act-
consequences.
The second he's able to actually look at the screen and look you in the eyes is the day that we all die.
I can see every equation. Mother, please.
I am so full.
Do you think my brain has this much capacity? It does
If-
not.
Are you able to put a chili pepper in the blender and then toss the?
I
Oh,
am
maybe.
That's what I was
Oh.
asking earlier. I guess not.
Huh. How do you get it out then? Oh, probably just drag a different one in.
But then you have to have one in. Oh, you can just drag it in. Okay.
I'll drag the same one in and then it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not wrong.
I
Alright,
am
we
speed. It's gonna
Alright,
get zombies.
we hopping off there.
Yeah. Anyways, hey guys, thanks for watching, sticking around, feeding Andu. I think, we have a Twitter. I'm not gonna post it. You can find it. You can just click on any one of our other streams, and it'll probably be there.
I don't want to fucking deal with it right now.
yeah. I'm usually the one that goes and grabs it, but it's fine. I don't want to do that. Anyways, say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye to chat,
Bye.
everybody. Thank you for
Bye.
dropping by.
Sweet
Here's our
dreams.
Twitter.
Oh, there it is. Lovely.
You can just right click on our Twitter link or just click on it next to our Twitch description.
Yes, I would have to go into a separate tab and do all that. Yeah. Anyways, bye.